Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're looking at another accessory today for either your paintball or your airsoft gun. It doesn't really matter which one you're using it for. So we've got the Magpul angled foregrips today. So this is the AFG angled foregrip. This is a three-piece polymer construction, and it's set up to mount to most anything that is standard these days. So your mil-spec 1913 rail setups. There's a NATO rail setup on there. I'm going to give you the name, the NATO Staneg 4694. I would not remember that if I didn't read it off the paper. But the that and the mil standard 1913 Picatinny rail. So Picatinny's and Weaver rails are for the basic setup right here. All right, so let's get into it. It's very simple what it is. It's just a standard angled foregrip. So this is going to slide onto any rail mount setup that is on your gun. Typically, you would see it underneath the gun at the foregrip, but you could put it anywhere you want. I don't know why you would put it somewhere else other than underneath your gun, where the foregrip, where you'd hold on to your gun. But hey, people do weird things. So the way this setup works is you're going to remove this screw that runs through here. I'm going to use a different color so it's easier to see it on here. So this screw, which runs all the way through from both sides, you're going to remove it. And you're just going to unscrew it right out of there. Now, be mindful that on the other side of this screw that you're taking out right here is a nut. And it is right there. So that nut is not like glued in there or anything. It can fall out. So just be careful that you don't lose it when you remove the screw out the side. Now you're going to slide this onto whatever rail system you've got on there, and you're going to line up this screw that goes through with one of the notches in your rail setup. That way this can't slide back and forth. Once the screw goes in, it'll notch into that rail and it'll keep it from being able to go front and back. Then you can tighten it down and it will squeeze down on the rail and keep it from wanting to really go anywhere. So you'd put that back in there and tighten it down. Now, if you look on the underside, it comes with a finger rest on here. A lot of people don't, well, I don't want to say a lot of people, some people would rather it be just flat. And so they've hooked you up and it comes with the flat replacement to change this out. So let's go ahead and show you how that change works. There are two other screws on the angled foregrip. We're going to remove those real quick out of there. It's easy to just unscrew them. And then from this position, having the three screws out, this will just kind of open up like a butterfly here. It just, if you try to pull just sideways without like accordioning them or tacoing them open, it won't come apart. The way these little grips are inside of here, they don't want to pull sideways apart from each other. But if you just roll it open, then they come apart super easy. And just roll them back together. Now this allows for you to replace this or change it, and it's just its orientation. So when it comes from the factory, it's going to look like this. If I can put this back in there without taking days. You can just take this out. Maybe you like it more with the finger rest towards the top. So you can just flip it around and then put that back together, possibly. There you go. So now I've moved that up. You can see in this one that it's down here more. Now I've moved it up top. Or maybe you don't want it all there at all. Take our flat one, open this up, take that one out, put the flat one in, slide it forward, and there we go. Now we've got the flat version on there with no finger grip, or rest, I should say, in there at all. Once you're done with that, you've chosen either you want this one, you want to flip it around, or maybe you want to 3D print your own and stick it in there, whatever you want to do. Take your two screws, we're going to put them back in. Make sure that you do tighten these up. You don't want this coming apart on you while you're playing or running around or sneaking around or crawling in the dirt, whatever you happen to be doing. And that, put this back through, make sure you haven't lost that nut over there. And make sure that it's good and secure on your gun. It's that simple. It's a nice lightweight polymer design. You'll never break it. Super rugged, super durable. If you know it's made by Magpul, it's got to be a quality product. Get it at ansgear.com.